Hi guys, Edith here from Collection Inédith, and today's project is the block of the month for October 2019, and it's a table runner titled Poinsettia, just in time for the holidays. The size of this project is 42.5 inches wide by 14.5 inches high. The instructions and fabric and thread requirements and templates to make the applique with the free Motion Quilting Design are included in the pattern, and you will find the link to get to the PDF document under this tutorial, and make sure to save it on your computer. I invite you to join my email list and to receive my newsletter. Just go to my website's homepage. Every month I will let you have a peek at my new project and the ones in progress. And don't hesitate to subscribe to my free YouTube channel and click on the bell to be notified when a new tutorial becomes available. To assemble the top of a quilt or to quilt, I use either my soprano or my tiara from Baby Lock. To do the free motion quilting, I use the Super Bee embroidered threads, 40 weights from monfil.ca, and I like to use the fabrics from Northcott Fabric for all my projects. As for the appliques, I like to use the light steamer seam 2 and the warm white 80/20 for batting by the Warm Company. To make the applique with the free motion quilting design, you will need a light box or a table with a glass top under which you can place a lamp. You will also need a mechanical chalk pencil and some light steamer seam too. If you've never worked with the steamer seam product, check out my tutorial on the subject, and I've posted the link below. As you know by now, I prefer using batik fabrics for most of my raw edge applique because they fray less than any other cotton. And here's my fabric and thread selection. To make this table runner, you will need to make 3 blocks of flowers and assemble the blocks only when the free motion quilting is done. Stay until the end and I will tell you how I did it. Let's start with assembling the paper quadrants that you will find in the pattern. Print and tape the quadrants 1 to 3 with the scotch tape to get the full image. These quadrants will be used to trace the free motion quilting design on the appliques. You can put aside the quadrants for now, as we must get the appliques ready for the project. It's time to trace the appliques on light steamer seam 2. And let's start with applique number 1 that needs to be taped together to get the full template. Then trace the appliques 1 and 2 on light steamer seam and cut out the interior of the template and keep a bit less than a ½ inch on the edges. This will prevent the appliques from being stiff. Now apply the steamer seam applique on the wrong side of the fabric and press, and cut each applique individually. Before you position the appliques on the background fabric, you must trace the free motion quilting design on both appliques, and here is a short video on how I do it. First, place the quadrants 1, 2, 3 on the light box and turn on the light. Then place the flower applique on top of the quadrants to match the design, and tape the appliques to the paper to prevent from shifting. Do not trace where the applique number 2 will be set at the center of the flower. You can see here that I did exactly what I should not have done. Unless you decide that you want to do the flower without the yellow fabric in the center. Me, I just got distracted. To trace applique number 2, I used a 0.5 mm lead pencil because it's a light colored fabric and a white chalk doesn't show well. So I traced very lightly with the pencil. Once the appliques are traced, tear off the steam protective paper on the wrong side of the yellow fabric and place it at the center of the red flower, aligning the points of the yellow fabric with the shortest points of the flower. Then take the white background fabric and mark the center. Tear off the steam protective paper on the wrong side of the red fabric with the yellow fabric at the center and place it on the white background. When you're satisfied with the look, press to fuse the applique flower on the background fabric. You can also do the free motion quilting design directly on the background without the appliques. It would make a beautiful decorative cushion as an accent piece in your living room. join the blocks together, I chose the technique Quilt as you go from the tutorial by the Gourmet Quilter. Look for it on YouTube. The title is How to Join Up Quilt as You Go Blocks and Borders and Quilting Tips and Techniques. I followed a measurement for the strips between each block, cut 2 strips of white fabric 1 inch by 14 inches to join the blocks in the back, and cut 2 fabrics of yellow fabric 2 inches and by 14 inches to join the blocks in the front. For the technique, follow our easy instruction and you will come up with a fantastic look. To complete this project, I made a French border. If you've never done a French border before, here's your chance to learn. It's this easy and wonderful technique. I will refer you to my first tutorial. It's in French, but you don't need to know French to understand how it's done. Look for this title on YouTube. The links for the Quilt as you go tutorial, as well as the French border, are in the description below this video. That's it for today. I hope you liked this project and that you will join me for the next block of the month. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.